The background singer alleged ghost singer Natasha Ramos speaks in her own words. Natasha Ramos speaks about being taken advantage of, not knowing that the final product in the demo would be the same.
Okay, you guys, so I just got off work and I was going to come on here and be like, hey, I see your responses. Thank you so much for the support, blah, blah, blah. I know you're eager and anxious and excited, and I am too, but please have patience with me. I have 2 kids, 2 toddlers. I got 2 jobs. I'm a server and I sing. So, like, and time is fleeting. And I was going to try to just, I don't know, do it tomorrow while I'm looking crazy in the house with my kids. Um, but I'm going to just try to start the story now, right? I'm sure that there will be another part coming at some point if I don't get to everything tonight. And if you have any questions, please feel free, comment, okay? All right, so I don't know what year it was, 2001, 2002, I don't know. But I had the opportunity to sing a reference track for Jennifer from the blog. Uh, a, you know, a a reference track for Jenny from the Block, for Jennifer. A lot of people say she stole the song from me. She did not steal the song from me. That song was written for Jennifer. It was called Jenny from the Block. Like, clearly it was for her. Um, so I recorded it. They shopped it to her. She loved it. She loved the background vocals. They told me they wanted to keep me on there and they wanted me to sing background vocals on some more songs on this album. Excuse me. So I did. Um, So she did go into the studio and record some background vocals over mine. I am convinced that they turned her vocals all the way down because it sounds almost identical to the reference track. One thing I did not know that they were going to do until after the song was released was keep my laugh. Like the laugh you hear on the song, that's my laugh. Like the laugh that when you're watching the video and there's a laugh and she laughs in the video, that's my laugh. The person saying from the Bronx, that's my voice. And they kept an ad lib, and just for the record, ad libs are not background vocals. Ad lib is 100% a lead vocal. So let's just leave that there for a second. Okay, so in regards to the negotiation and all that stuff, I 100% take accountability for the fact that I was not well versed in the business aspect of the music industry. I was young, I was impressionable, and my manager was trash, okay? My manager was just this random dude from Connecticut who happened to be really good friends with the producer whose production company I was signed to at the time. But because he was so close to him and this producer like had been in the industry, I figured he knew what the heck he was doing. Um, Now, I wasn't in the room for the negotiations. I wasn't in the room for any of that. After I finished recording everything for Jennifer, it was time for me to record my own project. And I remember that they were like, oh, it's urgent for you to finish your project. So Marcus is going to go and he's going to negotiate the contract and blah, blah, blah. I'm assuming, honestly, so much time has passed by that there are certain details that I don't remember. But I will say that in order for somebody else to be able to sign a contract for you, there had to be some sort of like power of attorney put in place, right? I don't know, but that's the only way he could have. All I know is that, or all I remember is that I was in the studio recording my own stuff. He came back from this meeting and he tells me, all right, I got you $3,500. I'm sorry, what? You do know I recorded backgrounds for 5 songs on this album. And so he got fired that day, literally that night he was fired. Um, and I wanted to fight it. I was like, there's no way. We have to be able to renegotiate. And I remember the answer I kept getting was, the contract is already signed, so you can't renegotiate. But it's okay. You take the 3,500. Sometimes you have to, take less. It's for other doors to open for you. Like that's how it was sold to me. Like, yeah, you're only getting $3,500 for all this work you did that's going to make her millions of freaking dollars. But, maybe for her next project, she'll reach out to you for background vocals or, yada, yada, yada. And me being young, I'm like, all right, I guess, like, sure. But off rip, felt like immediate resentment, immediately felt disheartened and heartbroken and shitted on. Hold on.
What do you guys think? Was it fair?